A very important issue as the woman ages, the estrogen declines. So, bleeding and burning sensations during intercourse are very common, and that leads to low self confidence and, of course, to interpersonal conflicts or neglect. There comes the vaginal rejuvenation procedures. So, in the pursuit of happiness, women attempt to resolve a psychodynamic issue, the roller coaster of aging, by merely altering the vaginal physique. We looked at a number of these studies. Some of them do not use valid standardized tests to assess sexual satisfaction. For example, Allison et al. Study reports 23 out of 25 subjects reported sexual satisfaction, but when you looked at them, only 9 out of 25 subjects reported increased orgasms. This is not significant results. Other studies, laser vaginal rejuvenation studies, use the FSFI, which is quite common in these studies. It's used quite a lot. It's a standardized instrument, and reported 92.9% reported increased satisfaction, but 90.9% is not really a significant result. So some of the subjects did not experience that. There are other problems. None of the studies understand the woman and the complexity of all the hormonal interactions and the psychology of the woman. And none of them look at quality of life. The other problem is the FDA in 2018 stated that the full extent of the risks of these laser and RF and vaginal rejuvenation by plastic surgery procedures is unknown. And some of the reports indicate that some of these procedures could cause serious harm. What we did in these 2 articles is I looked at the number of studies on vaginal rejuvenation, and then what I did, I looked at a number of women that we correlated their FSFI scores with the lie scale, the hysteria scale, and the depression scale of the MMPI, which is a very valid psychological instrument, and also the differential emotional scales. And what we found is that 98% of these women were basically organized around joy, shame, and sadness. So underneath that positive persona, there was sadness and shame. And they were reporting that they were happy with their procedures. However, because of their high lie scale, it was suspected that they were not completely honest. And we hypothesized, and we also looked at therapy notes, and we found out that they were happy with satisfying their partners, but their sexual satisfaction was simply not there. So empowering the woman is very important because females are often in charge in keeping the family together. Therefore, unhappy females will lead to unhappy relationships. In order to empower the woman, we have to understand the woman, and we have to allow her to assert herself without the fear of judgment. So my caution to vaginal rejuvenation doctors is in assessing female satisfaction with short self-report questionnaires like the FSFI. You need to be careful because they may be insufficient in assessing the richness of the female psychology and the female dynamics. Therefore, the conclusions that you draw from your short self-report questionnaires that basically claim satisfaction may in fact be false or invalid. And this is the board of different clinicians that are conducting research for us, different research projects on hormonal balance, hunger, lipids, cholesterol, inflammation, etc., diabetes, and so on. And with this, I would like to end my presentation and thank you very much for including me in this wonderful AMWC webinar.